We shall be defending Keir Starmer and Beergate.
Let's remind ourselves of the story.
We were working, it was days before the election. We paused for something to eat. There was no party, no rules were broken. There's nothing I can add to that. Spin away.
Look, it's important that we defend Keir Starmer because he's completely incapable of doing it himself, so we've got to do it for him. Now, can I just say, this is not a gate. You have your Watergate, you have your Partygate. This is not Beergate, this isn't a gate, it's barely a cat flap. The Tories had a social event. The Labour Party had a works meal at the end of a long day. And when you look at the food, it clearly shows you the kind of voters they're sort of appealing to, because the Tories had a party they shouldn't have had, which had champagne and cake and wine and cheese in Downing Street. And the Labour Party had work curry with beer, and they probably shared a bag of Haribo. We know that Angela Rayner was there now, but I think he forgot because she didn't do her party trick.
Well, it can't be a party. Any room with Keir Starmer in it, by definition, cannot be a party, right? If you look at the definition of the word party, it's any area without Keir Starmer.
Well, let's see if that spinning convinced anyone on the right.
Well, do you know what? They, like you say, Keir Starmer can't defend himself, so you have done a better job. He went on Good Morning Britain and he said, guys, we were on the road, like he's touring with Motley Crue. Do you know what I mean? Like, guys, you don't understand what happens on the road stays on the road. Like, yeah, we had one beer and some naan bread. Like, it's ridiculous.
Okay. But you know there's a difference between a social event organised as a social event and people having a snack at work, right?
There's no difference.
They had a chicken korma. That's like the blandest curry. It's barely a curry.
Where do you draw the line between, like...
Well, if they'd had a lamb biryani, that would have been reckless.
I think as soon as there's beer and poppadoms, that's a slightly fun time. And also the way Keir was leaning, I don't know if you saw the photo, but he was photographed through a window and he was leaning and he had one leg up against the wall, like he's George Michael in the Faith video.